Hi, I'm Nathan Titus with Rale Industries, here to introduce you guys to the new Rale Industries ST120 track conversion kit. Here to talk to you about the benefits, the way the kit works, how the kit handles and functions, and how it compares to some of our competitors in the track conversion snow bike kit market. So to go in a little deeper in the way this kit works is to understand the geometry and how the kit functions. Our swing arm pivot point actually is the same swing arm pivot point as a dirt bike. So we tie in there, we actually move the bell crank that is on the bottom of your dirt bike shock, becomes a bell crank in this pivot point in the kit, and that's how the bike shock goes in there and works. When that happens, this pivot point becomes swing arm action like, but the other end of it is our other bell crank that as this is pushing down, this rod pushes weight down on the front of the rail. And what that does is it creates a pivot point very close to what the rear tire of your dirt bike sitting on the ground pivot point is. And by doing that, the bike doesn't need to generate as much horsepower, have as much horsepower to wheelie as you do in a snowmobile style rear suspension. By doing that and adding load to the front of the rail, we can take load and weight off the forks of the bike. All the bikes we are riding, we ride with stock fork settings that come off the motocross settings. We don't need to add any additional load bearing concepts to deal with the weight that's added to it. In all that and how that functions and some of the benefits that it gives us is the swing arm on the rail kit is a true rising rate rear suspension. Every snowmobile rear suspension on the market is a falling rate. Snowmobiles have been struggling for as long as they've been out there to figure out how to build a rising rate rear suspension. And up until now, nobody's accomplished it very well. There's a few ideas out there. A few different companies, OEs, have built some that kind of work sometimes, but not truly. So by doing this is a true rising rate rear suspension in the swing arm, and then basically a linear rate suspension on the front of the rail. And all that does is handle the rail movement, but not the suspension movement. So by doing that, our kit stays very light and nimble on the front end. Very easy to stand up and ride standing on the foot pegs. Light, flickable, really fun in the tight trees. Hard pack, groom trail. It does things different than our competitors do, and that's why we brought this kit to market, to just bring a new style of riding, some new areas of riding, some new concepts of riding snow bikes that don't really exist in the current market because of the limitations of the other kits. Something we're very proud of here at Rale Industries is the fact that this kit is 100% designed, engineered, and manufactured here in Boise, Idaho, and we're very excited to introduce it to the market.